Hello and welcome. This is a quick demo video to show you how to use the Cross Media Planner. I'm going to be walking through all the data entry parts of it, as well as how to read the printout afterwards. So just follow along if you're interested, and I'll get you right up to speed. The first thing you need to do is identify your audience. For today, we're going to be going with cat owners who are between the age of 20 to 54. The audience matters, of course, but in this case, we can just keep moving. So we select the Cross Media Planner and we arrive at this screen. It might look different for a lot of you. We'll start by entering our campaign name, which is going to be our Rima Test. The next thing you're going to do is select your media channels. You use the drop-down menu here to pick what you want. At first, we have main channels like digital and audio and print. And then if you drop those down, you can see the sub-channels that are a part of digital. So for today, we might select search. We might select out of home as a whole channel. I might do audio, and finally a couple social medias like Twitter and TikTok. Now that I've selected my channels, I need to enter the CPMs. It's important to always use historical data when entering in CPM costs. If you put in numbers that are not accurate or they're made up, then you'll get made up results. 9 here, TikTok will do 11. Additionally, if you're interested, there's an advanced tab here that lets you select weekly or campaign budgets. And you can also enter in a min or a max budget if you think that that is more useful for you. You also have the ability to change your CPM to CPP in some placements like audio and TV. So let's say to reach these 5 billion people, we're going to have 800, actually let's do $500,000. And the campaign is going to be 40 weeks long. So now that you've entered that in, that's all the hard stuff. The next thing you need to do is select your campaign objective. In most cases, you'll either pick maximize reach or you want to build activation or brand awareness. If you know your split of activation and brand awareness, you can enter it yourself here, and you can use a custom number. For example, if I want to do 5644, I can do that. Or we have industry standards here as well. So if you select retail, the industry average is 3664. And finally, once you select that, you need to select your attention level. There's 3 possible options: low, medium, and high. And you're essentially telling the tool, I would like a preference of high and low attention channels. You select low. If you select high, you're saying I basically want you to prioritize high attention channels, and medium is somewhere in the middle. The difference between the two: a low attention channel might be a billboard that you see downtown. You walk by, you might not necessarily read it. A high attention channel might be a 15-second Facebook video view. So we're going to hit Analyze Campaign here. And we're going to see 2 things right away. The first thing we're going to see is a reach curve, and then we're going to see a slider tool, which is the optimal mix or budget allocator. So give us a second here and we'll get right into it. So now that we're back here, we can see some reach curves. The way the reach curves work, on the bottom you have your spend, on the left you have your reach. So the more spend that you invest, ideally the more reach you'll get, but that's not always the case. Sometimes channels start to get diminishing returns, or you cap out on frequency or your audience size. And so you're not actually getting more reach per dollar invested. So in that case, you'd want to move your spend into a curve that has less or more curve to it, less flat. So up to, for example, 120K, you'd want to spend on search because you're actually getting incremental gains from your investment. Somewhere at, what we have here, 280K, you actually stop seeing a rise in reach the more you invest. So that's how that works. And finally, we have the optimal mixed media breakdown. The way this tool works is at a certain level of spend, it's going to tell you how to spend your money to get the most reach per dollar. And as you slide this over, the tool starts to recognize points where you start to get diminishing returns and you don't get as much reach per dollar. So we're going to start to suggest to you new channels. For example, at 80,000, you're all good for out-of-home audio and search. But at 120, the tool says, you know what? It's time to start investing in Twitter and X. And as you get to 200K, you get TikTok. So that's the quick breakdown of the Cross Media Planner. Thank you for your time, and always let me know if you have any questions.